Long live the king.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today we are going to be doing a movie review of Godzilla King of the Monsters. And boy, I've seen this just a couple days ago as of recently, and I know I'm late, but better late than never now. And this weekend I had a blast watching a bunch of movies. Some movies I watched: Aladdin, Men in Black International, and then Godzilla. So I'm just going from the ones that already been out. Godzilla was first, then Aladdin, and then we're going to be doing, or it could have been the other way, I don't think so, but yeah, anyways, but this will be the first one that you'll see. And Godzilla King of the Monsters has a low rating of like 48 Rotten Tomatoes, I think maybe less even from now, but I thought the movie was pretty decent. No, it wasn't that spectacular in my opinion, just because I don't know, I wasn't a huge fan of the first Godzilla movie, and I was a little iffy about it, and then people were like, no, you should totally watch it, go watch it right now, please. So I got the chance to watch it, and seeing all the monsters come together and everything, I think it was pretty cool. You got a lot more fight scenes with monsters in this movie than you did in the first Godzilla. I mean, it was just him versus some sort of moth or butterfly, I don't even know. I don't even know who all the monsters are in this one. The only monster I know of for sure is... Oh, that shouldn't happen. Sorry. The only monsters I know is obviously Godzilla, then Kong. I've been wanting for them to do the versus with each other this year instead of this Godzilla sequels, but oh well. But I know them two are the monsters. Three-headed dragon. There's like a mammoth Kong version. He's got the gorilla arms. It's like, that's a new character. What else? There's freaking, it's like a eagle, like a fire eagle or something. I don't know. I saw it from the movie. It was I don't know what to call it. I'll just call it that. There's some other stuff. I can't even think of what they are. I mean, there's there's a huge butterfly that, from a larva. It forms from one. That was actually interesting from the very beginning of the movie, except it didn't turn into a butterfly till the end. And so, yeah. But yeah, this is not going to be a spoiler movie. It's just going to be me and my opinions of what I thought of the movie and everything. And the monsters, I think they look really great. The CGI looks fantastic. It looks way realistic than ever before, especially the 90s or 80s Godzilla, definitely. Those are just crap, but yeah. The humans in this, I can see why a lot of people have been complaining a lot with that and how they're a big issue with the movie, because certain people want to release the monsters and some people just want to wipe them out of existence. So I can understand some of these characters' different point of view on why they're doing it, but it's just what it is. And there's obviously the father, there's a father and an ex-wife with the daughter, and they're just struggling their way through. They lost a son in the first Godzilla encounter, so the father's had a rough time trying to get past that and wants Godzilla dead. That's no spoiler right there. That's full on, you should know that. And then that's how they're working with their way through. Then the ex-wife, I don't even know her name in this movie. I completely forgot, but I know she plays in some horror movies that James Wan is in. It was pretty interesting. She's helping some of the enemies, or whatever the heck they call themselves, release the monsters at each individual base that they're camped in and held for just a little trophy or whatnot, just to make sure that they don't get away, just stay captive. So they release them unexpectedly, and then the daughter's getting a lot of hatred on the mother just because of that. And so she realizes that Godzilla is actually helping the people out and everything. Godzilla is the protector of humans, and he can be at some points. And in this movie, not gonna go too deep into it, but they do discover where Godzilla's been hanging out and everything. So like where he's been going from like all these different cities, and then going back into the water, they finally figure out where he lives, and it was actually pretty cool. It brings back a little bit of mythology and all that, just with the monster's point of view. So that's pretty cool. Overall, this movie, I would rate it like a 7.3, because like as great as the graphics were and everything, part of the story I almost fell asleep like a few times. I was just like so tired, like, dozing off, and I had to go to the bathroom just so I could shake it off and just splash water on my face just to wake up, and it worked apparently. But it was still a decent movie. I will give you that. But if you're not into Godzilla and monsters and all that, it doesn't have to be your movie. But still, it was still a pretty good movie to watch. And anything else to cover? Humor in this was actually pretty decent. There's quite a few funny moments. And for anyone who like is as hyped as me when it comes to Kong, there is a very minimum of references of Kong in this movie. Like you get to see like a quick image of him in the background when they're showing different versions of monsters and all that, and then they keep bringing up what is it compared to a king to a god, something like that, and they're referencing Godzilla and then Kong. I want to see that fight, even though Kong is way smaller than Godzilla. Like, even though that, I still want to see it. It would be so epic. Because I really enjoyed Kong Skull Island. I really enjoyed that. The actors in that are amazing. But we'll get it next year. We've been released with promo art of Kong versus Godzilla, which is really cool. I can't wait for that. And really, that's it for this little non-spoiler review of Godzilla King and the Monsters. So if you guys did enjoy that, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you want to see more content like this in the future. And I'm going to be making more videos in a moment. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Have a great day, everyone.